The Smalland Forbidden Monuments update is here, and it has changed the way the game is played for the better. I'm here to give you some tips and tricks for your playthroughs so you can have a blast while you're exploring the game. Let's get into it. I highly recommend using antenna mode as much as possible. At the start of your playthrough, you'll need to gather lots of fiber, wood, and resin, so using this mode will make it easier to spot resources around you. You can also use this to scan the creatures of the world, so you can see level, stats, and what they're weak to. There is a lot of traveling to do in Smalland, and before you go out and get a trusty companion to make that easier, it is extremely beneficial to claim a tree. There are many giant trees in the game world, and you can claim any of them. To do this, you'll have to climb to the very top. Don't worry, it's not too difficult. Just walk around the base of the tree until you find a good starting point. Take it slow and climb the mushrooms until eventually you'll make it to a landing pad with an air balloon. At the landing pad, interact with the gnome and say you want to claim this tree. This tree is now your forever home, and you're free to build the ultimate base here. You can also use the hot air balloon to enter and exit. Having a tree base is a great move for many reasons. You will be safe from creatures, and when you get your first pet, traveling will be a breeze. Another interesting tip, you can only claim one tree at a time. However, if you claim a different tree after you have established a base, the game will offer to transfer everything you have built and stored to the new tree. No huss or fuss. Pretty cool, huh? Your tools and equipment degrade with use, and in the early game they degrade much faster since they are lower quality. You may notice that if you allow your equipment's durability to drop below 50%, you will be required to supply resources to repair them. The pro tip here is to use a mobile workbench while you're traveling. Keep enough resources on you to craft a workbench. When you notice your equipment is getting worn out, plop down your workbench, repair your items at no cost. Then destroy the bench to get your supplies back. This means you can stay out in the wild much longer. Your progression through Smalland will really start to ramp up once you tame a grasshopper. As long as you're careful, you can literally travel the world in a few hops. Good news is, it doesn't take too long for you to get one. So here are the steps to craft a grasshopper treat. All of this stems from meeting Caleb. Make sure you're talking to the NPCs in the game because they will lead you to new NPCs who progress you through the story and offer better equipment. Caleb deals in stone. After talking to him, you need to work on getting your first pickaxe. Fight the red ants next to Caleb to get bull ant mandibles. Go to your workbench with the mandible, resin, wood, and fiber to create a pickaxe. Then harvest at least 10 stone from Caleb's mine. We need to craft a stone cutter, which requires 1 bottle cap and 1 screw. You can find a couple screws next to you at the mine, and bottle caps are found all around the world. Follow the river and you should find some close to the water. Once you've crafted the stone cutter, it will unlock many things, most importantly the cauldron. The cauldron allows you to craft the grasshopper tree. Use the stone cutter to begin crafting seed oil and refined wood, and the cauldron will be yours. Only a few steps away. To create a grasshopper treat, you will need to collect insect eggs, petals, and seed oil. To get insect eggs, you can kill ladybugs. To get petals and seed oil, you need a crude hatchet, so that way you can chop down mauve and rye. For the chitin, kill Sawyer beetles. When you craft your crude hatchet, you can now harvest petals from mauve plants and seeds from rye. You should now have everything you need to create a grasshopper treat. Alright, the hard work is done. To tame a grasshopper, make sure you have the grasshopper treat in your inventory. Attack the hopper until it reaches 50% health. Then you will get a prompt to tame it. Use Inspect to see the creature's stats and give it a name. And that's it. Enjoy jumping across the world at record speed. Keep in mind the grasshoppers are not that strong and they can die in battle. These are all the tips I had to share for now. If you're stuck on something or want to know a little more about Smalland, let me know in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one.